Good morning, students. Explain in detail. In today's class, we'll see what do you mean by garnishi order. Okay, in the last class, we have seen this word garnishi. Okay, so here this word, ये जो word है garnishi, it is derived from the old French word garnir. Okay, garnir मतलब which means warn or to prepare. Okay, so it is to serve an hirer with a notice. Okay, to warn certain debts that must be paid before the person is entitled to receive property as an hire. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या होता है द कोड ऑर्डर इंस्ट्रक्टिंग द गार्निशी दैट इज बैंक दैट फंड्स हेल्ड ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द डेटर दैट इज जजमेंट डेटर शुड नॉट बी रिलीज अंटिल डायरेक्टेड बाय द कोर्ट. ओके, जब तक कोर्ट नहीं बोलता दे शुड नॉट गिव एनी लोन अमाउंट टू दैट पर्सन. ओके, द ऑर्डर मस्ट इंस्ट्रक्ट द बैंक टू पे अ गिवन सम ऑफ जजमेंटल क्रेडिट. मतलब द पर्सन टू whom a debt is owed by the judgment debtor from this fund. Okay, let's see in detail what do you mean by garnishi order. Okay, a simple meaning about what is garnishi order. Now garnishi order is a order of the court. ओके, गार्निशी ऑर्डर मतलब क्या है? इट इज़ द ऑर्डर विच इज़ गिवन बाय द कोर्ट. ओके, इट इज़ ऑब्टेन्ड बाय द जजमेंट क्रेडिटर अटैचिंग फंड इन द हैंड्स ऑफ द थर्ड पार्टी हु ओव्स द जजमेंट डेटर्स मनी. ओके, वार्निंग द थर्ड पार्टी टू रिलीज मनी अटैच अंटिल डायरेक्टेड बाय द कोर्ट टू डू सो. जब तक कोर्ट नहीं बोलता दे शुड नॉट रिलीज द अमाउंट. ओके, रिलीज द मनी. So the obligation of the banker to honor the customer's check is extinguished on the receipt of the order of the court known as garnishi order. अगर चेक आया तो बैंकर को जब तक कोर्ट का ऑर्डर नहीं मिलता है तब तक दे कैन नॉट पे द अमाउंट टू दैट पर्सन. ओके, दैट इज नोन एज गार्निशी ऑर्डर. If the debtor fails to pay the debt owed by him to his creditor, the creditor may apply to the court for issuing of the garnishi order on the banker of his debtor. Okay, so there are two parts of garnishi order, that is order nishi and order absolute. Okay, now order nishi मतलब क्या है? The first क्या कहता है? कोर्ट क्या कहता है? डायरेक्ट्स द बैंकर टू स्टॉप पेमेंट आफ्टर आउट ऑफ द अकाउंट ऑफ द जजमेंट डेटर. ओके, देन सच ऑर्डर इज कॉल्ड ऑर्डर निशी. ओके, यहाँ पे कोर्ट क्या करता है? दे आस्क नॉट टू पे एनी पेमेंट, नॉट टू मेक एनी पेमेंट, दैट इज टू स्टॉप द पेमेंट ऑफ द जजमेंट डेटर. ओके, that is known as order nishi. Now such an order seeks an explanation from the banker as to why the fund is said account should not be utilized for meeting the judgment creditor's claim. Okay, the banker is prohibited from paying the amount due to his customer on the date of receipts of the order nishi. Okay, so therefore the banker should immediately inform the customer so that dishonor of his check issued by him may be avoided. Okay, नेक्स्ट इज ऑर्डर एब्सोल्यूट. ओके, यहाँ पे क्या होता है? बैंकर जो है व्हाट ही विल डू आफ्टर द बैंकर फाइल्स हिज एक्सप्लेनेशन. ओके, जब बैंकर जो है फाइल करता है एक्सप्लेनेशन की ऐसा ऐसा डिटेल्स है, देन इफ कोर्ट में इशू द final order which is called as order absolute, whereby the entire balance of the account or a specific amount is attached or handed over to this judgment creditor. Okay, अगर for example I'll give you one situation. Okay, अगर कोई person है उसको पैसे भरने हैं, suppose there is A and there is B. B ने A के पैसे भरने. ओके, तो B का जो बैंक है उसको कोर्ट क्या करेगा? दे विल गिव नोटिस टू बीज बैंक कि स्टॉप करो पेमेंट. ओके, देन बैंकर क्या करेगा? ही विल गिव ऑल द डिटेल्स टू द कोर्ट. देन कोर्ट व्हाट दे विल डू? कोर्ट विल गिव द ऑर्डर टू द बैंक कि जो भी अमाउंट के पैसे हैं जितने उनके क्रेडिटर्स को देने, सपोज दे हैव टू पे 20,000, देन 20,000 ट्रांसफर टू द क्रेडिटर्स अकाउंट. मतलब जिसको पैसे पे करने, दैट इज ए के अकाउंट में पैसे ट्रांसफर करो. दैट इज नोन एज गार्निशी ऑर्डर. ओके, So here, on the receipts of such order, banker is bound to pay the garnished fund to the judgment creditor. Okay. Therefore, thereafter the banker's liability towards the customer is discharged to that extent. Okay. The suspended account may be reviewed after the payment has been made to the judgment creditor as per the directions of the court. Next is attachment. Okay, so when a garnishi order is served on the banker, he should attach all the debts actually due or occurring due. The debts occurring due means the debt already incurred but payable at a future date. Okay, so future date के दिन इसको पे किया जाएगा. So it does not include debt not existing at the time of the order is served. Okay, a customer account is also attachable by the garnishi order. Also a deposit account repayable on demand is attachable by the garnishi order. Now there are different kinds of deposit that are attachable. That is, deposit payable on fixed notice provided by the notice has been given by the customer before the order is received. Okay, then the deposit payable on fixed date in case the debt occurring due. Okay, so here banker को क्या करना है, they have to stop all the operations of the account of the customer after receiving the garnishi order. जब garnishi order मिल गया, then they have to stop all the operations of that particular account. Okay, so it must remain dormant until the order is received. Okay, जब तक order garnishi order नहीं मिलता and जब तक उसका discharge नहीं होता, that time all the operations will be stopped of that particular customer. Okay, the banker should not open a new account or operate it during the garnishi proceedings. Okay, न्यू अकाउंट भी ओपन नहीं कर सकते एंड कुछ जब तक वो गार्निशी प्रोसीडिंग ख़त्म नहीं होता, दे कैन नॉट ओपन अ न्यू अकाउंट और ऑपरेट इट. ओके, सो द न्यू अकाउंट इज नॉट अटैचेबल बाय द गार्निशी ऑर्डर एज इट इज अटैचेस ओनली डेब्ट एक्चुअली ड्यू ऑन और occurring due at the date when the order is served and not the future debts. Okay, so in the case of limited garnishi order, when the sum attachable, okay, जो amount है उसको suppose they have to give a notice. Okay, before it is noted that before paying the amount in accordance with the garnishi order, the banker is entitled to deduct from his customers creditors balance all the debts. Okay, जो debts है उसको कट किया जाएगा. Then once the garnishi order attaches the balance standing of the credit of the principal debtor at the time of the order is served on the banker, the following points are taken into consideration. There are some points they have to take into consideration. Those points are, then order does not apply to, okay, the amount of check, draft, bill, etc. sent to for collection by the customer which remains uncleared at the time of the receipt of the order. Okay, तो इसको नहीं अप्लाई होता है. सेकेंड पॉइंट इज द सेल प्रोसीड्स ऑफ द कस्टमर सिक्योरिटीज, एग्जाम्पल स्टॉक एंड शेयर्स इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ सेल विच हैज़ नॉट बीन रिसीव्ड बाय द बैंकर. Okay, so these are the 2 points where they have to stop the garnishi. Even if they receive the garnishi order, they cannot stop these operations. Okay, next is write a detailed note on termination of relationship between banker and customer. Okay, कब there will be termination of relationship between banker and a customer. Now this is what stoppage of the account. Okay, account को operate करने से stop करना, that is known as termination of relationship between banker and a customer. Now this term defines the term becomes rather difficult because it is impossible to include all the functions performed by the banker in single definition. Okay, especially the modern banker who discharges large variety of functions cannot be defined in few words or sentences. Okay, so even in England there is no statutory definition of the term banker. Okay, banker का कोई term नहीं है. So therefore some leading authors on the banking law have tried to define the term from time to time on the basis of decided cases. Okay, So the banker customer relationship is established by mutual agreement between both the parties, which can be discontinued by mutual agreement only. Now what do you mean by mutual agreement? Okay, now if there is any differences arise between banker and a customer, okay, in their dealings with each other, okay, then customer may want to have want some special services which the banker is not willing to give. Okay, अगर कोई special services है and banker doesn't want to give to that particular customer, okay, जैसे कि customer drawing check on the banker without any fund in his account, okay, or giving check or bills for collection to the banker on which there has no legal rights, okay, or deal with the bankers in manner which may put the banker in difficult or risky situation. Okay, in that situation banker won't accept whatever services are that he will stop giving that particular service. Okay, so here in the above circumstance what happened, it is better to terminate the relationship. So if customer want to terminate the relationship with the banker, he gives a written notice to the banker about it. Okay, if he has a current account or a saving account with the banker, it can be closed immediately, but if it has a fixed deposit account, it cannot be closed only on the expiry of a particular period of a fixed deposit. Okay, it can be closed. So in case the banker want to close the customer account, he sends a written notice to him. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, they will give a written notice. Okay, so once the written notice is given to him, if the customer does not disclose his account after the receipt of the notice, the banker will send him a check for the full amount of his account. Okay, in the case customer does not encash the check, the banker will continue to honor the check drawn on the account till the funds last, but not accept any deposit of his account. Okay, this is the first way of the termination of the relationship, that is by mutual understanding. Second is by giving the notice. Now banker should give a reasonable period of notice to his customer to close his account. Okay, so that the latter may be able to make some arrangement regarding business he is dealing. Okay, so in case of foreign customer, more time should be given. Okay, what a reasonable period of time depends on the nature of the business of the customer and other circumstances. So Prosperity Limited has started an insurance scheme which has many participants, has deposited premium money by the Lloyd Bank. Okay, after some time banks gives 1 month notice to Prosperity Limited to close their account. So it was held that considering vast business of Prosperity Limited, 1 month notice was not reasonable notice. Okay, तो यहाँ पे depending on the business also they have to extend the time of the notice. This is the second way to terminate the relationship. Next is by the death of the customer. Okay, as soon as what happens, as soon as the banker receives the information about the death of the customer, his account should be closed. Okay, no payment should be made from such account. So even check written before his death but presented after, it should not be honored. So after the death of the customer, his legal hirer inherits the right of his account and the bank has to act in accordance with the instruments after the legal hirer has obtained a succession certificate from the competent court. Next is insanity of the customer. Suppose if the banker has to close an account if he hears that his customer is insane. Okay, so but his account can be reopened when he declares to be normal by the competent authority. Okay, so your banker however has to be very cautious because it is difficult to ascertain whether the person is really insane or not. Okay, next is insolvency of customer. Now there are some cases when the customer is not able to pay off his debts. Okay, that is known as insolvency. So here the account of the customer should be closed as soon as bank gets the information about his insolvency. So such account may be operated only under the instructions of the receiver or administrator appointed to handle the affairs of the insolvent customer. Okay, then is winding up of a business. So in case if it is a partnership business which is dissolved or company is liquidated, okay, the banker on receiving the information of such dissolution or liquidation, they have to close the account of that particular partnership business. Okay, so this account can be operated only under the instructions which are given by the official liquidator appointed by for the liquidation process. Okay, अगर वो information मिला only then they can do that. Next is assignment of balance customers account. Okay, in some cases customer क्या करते हैं, may assign a credit balance to his customer to some other person and may give a notice of such assignment to the banker. Okay, after the receipt of such notice, the banker will not honor the check received or the credit balance is assigned or up to the extent of the balance assigned. So in such cases, part of the credit balance is assigned. The relationship between banker and the customer is not terminated and the banker may honor the check on the remaining part of the credit balance on in its customer's account. Next is garnishee order on the customer's account. So if bank receives an order from the court to stop payment from the customer's account, that is garnishee order, the banker must not honor the check drawn by the customer on such account. Okay, so if the order is to attach the whole balance in the account, the banker can honor no check of its customer. So if on the other hand the order attaches a part of its balance, check may be honored only up to the amount that will remain after the garnishee order has been enforced. So the relationship between the banker and the customer is re-established after the garnishee order is lifted by the court. Okay, जब तक garnishee order का प्रोसेस चालू रहता है तब तक क्या रहता है, देयर इज अ टर्मिनेशन ऑफ रिलेशनशिप. जब वो garnishee order का जो व्हाट यू कॉल स्टैम्प है वो निकाल दिया जाता है, तब उनका फिर से देयर इज री एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप. So these are the ways of terminating the relationship between banker and customer. That is, first is mutual agreement, second is by notice, third is by death of customer, fourth is insanity of customer, fifth is insolvency of customer, sixth is winding up of business, seven is assignment of balance in the customer's account, eighth is garnishee order on the customer's account. So these are the ways of terminating the relationship between the customers.